to listen.
Okay, that's fine. So now let's get started, sir. And yes.
Okay, very good. And today I will take your it's the first class of your art section, art speaking section, and today I will tell you something about the work. For example, you are just there, and also you are just taking an interview, and might be the examiner asks some question about the work. So how would you say something about the work question and the answers?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You can check the chat box. Okay.
Okay, so what is this?
Basically, this is the question, but I copy only the question. But when I paste the question, so that time you got an answer as well. Okay. But inshallah, when I just save this question and the answer in MS Word file, then I will give you only question.
Okay, I think you can just ask me the question directly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, so for example, that I'm an examiner and you are just given an art speaking section. So my first question is that what job do you do and what do you do in that job?
Sir, basically I'm an online English teacher and I've been teaching English for last 6 years.
Okay, good. Okay, so would you tell me something about more?
Sir, basically, I'm an online English teacher, as I said before, and it's been such a great experience so far. And I'm basically teaching for two Chinese English companies, online English companies, and it's been going great experience so far.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Your profession is very good. Okay, so I can give you the correct answer. For example, if you're an accountant or if you're just doing some another work like a teacher, basically this is a very good profession. So you can get the good answer that how to just express yourself in a small verse. So I can send you the answer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good. Welcome. Okay, my laptop became hang. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so my first question, my second question is that why did you choose to do that kind of work?
Sir, basically, teaching English is my passion. Without teaching, I feel completely incomplete. So, that was the main reason why I chose this profession. Actually, it's my passion.
Okay, okay, so can you compare the teaching profession to the some others very good profession?
In my opinion, teaching profession is far better than other professions, especially if you talk about the digger or the goldsmith. In my opinion, the teaching profession is much better than them.
Okay, so would you give, yeah, would you give me you can say some ideas or something that why can you say that teaching is better than other? But most of the people, and I'm just talking about the student, so student don't give the respect to the teacher. So why can you say that teaching is better than other?
So teaching is better because in this, this is actually a very valuable and very respectful profession. In this profession, you get a lot of respect from other people. You're being considered as an important part of the society. So obviously, I think it's better than other professions. Yes.
Okay, very good answer. And my third question is that would you recommend the job to other people? Would you recommend the job to other people?
Yeah, of course, I would. I would. Why? Because this teaching job is quite valuable. and quite respectful, and this job can also give you a lot of salary. So in my opinion, that this profession can be very helpful for the people, especially for those youngsters who really want to achieve something in their life. So in my opinion, this teaching job will provide them a lot of experience and a lot of different phenomenons of the world.
Very good. And I think the money is important, salary is important, education is important. But according to me, the communication or the personal relation is more important than these other things. So would you give me something about the personal relation? Can I get the good personal relation when I am a teacher?
Pardon, sir? I couldn't get you.
I told you that would you give me some ideas about the personal relation? Can I get the personal relation from the teaching profession? Is it possible?
I does think that it is possible. Why? Because when you talk about the personal relationship, it could be possible because when you're going for this kind of profession, you obviously get along with different people. You got along with different people, and I think it is useful to get in personal with other people, and in my opinion, this can lead you towards a very good, better relationship with other people, because it allows you it allow you to communicate with other people more often. Like you can communicate with your students on daily basis. So in my opinion, it's quite useful in making your relationship better with other people.
Mhm. Very good answer. Yeah, very good answer. But according to me, when you're just given an arts exam, so you must reduce the timing of giving your answer. So your answer must be might be 30 seconds or might be between the 30 to 40 second.
Okay, so thank you. I'll try to notice that.
Mhm. Very good. Okay, so your first part has been completed. You can open the second PDF file.
Okay.
So did you open it?
No, sir, I don't have the file. You
Okay.
didn't send it to me.
Okay, I can send you. You check the chat box. I've sent you, okay?
Okay.
I think it is sending, but yeah, it is only sending. Yeah, just sending.
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
Mhm.
Sir, maybe it's taking a much longer time to get downloaded.
Mhm. So what will you do if you don't have the PDF file? So might be you will not speak about the question and the answers.
Sir, you can easily paste down the the questions into the chat box, or you can simply write it down in the chat box.
Mhm. Okay, very good. Okay, so I have the PDF second file, the second PDF file, and I've opened it. And yeah, actually, this second part is depend upon the some relationship or some behind ideas, some previous knowledge about yourself. So basically, my first question is that describe a time when you borrow something. You should say that when it was, what you borrow, and who you borrow it from, and explain why you borrow it.
Sir, can you please write it down in the chat box, because it would be a little difficult for me to recognize the topic.
You can check the chat box I have sent you.
Okay, sir, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, sir, so now I have describe a time when you borrowed something, and you should say when it was, what you borrowed, who you borrowed it from, and explain that why you borrowed it. Okay.
So you have a 1 minute time. You can use your pen, your paper, and you can just write your memories. You can write some vocabularies if you want, and then after 1 minute you will speak around 2 minutes.
Okay, so thank you. So I will have 1 minute for preparation and then 2 minutes to speak. Okay. Okay, sir, so my time starts now.
Yeah. Okay. Just wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. So your time start now. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Speak.
Speak?
Yes, speak, because your time start now. Actually, you told me that you got the 1 minute.
Yeah, now I have 1 minute to prepare, not to speak.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, good.
Okay, so now I have 1 minute to prepare. Okay. Is the 1 minute over?
No, I want 50 seconds.
So why are you asking me, have you done?
Okay. Okay. Your time is over.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So did you prepare yourself for the 2 minute speaking?
Yes, sir. Now I'm prepared and now I will start. So,
Okay.
shall I start now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you. So, today I will be telling you about an experience when I borrowed something from my friend. His name is Yasir Ali. He's a very good friend of mine. I remember when it was the day of my examination, it was my mathematics exam, and I needed to borrow a pen. I needed to borrow a pen because on that day I forgot to bring my pen. It was a very crucial day for me because if I don't pass the exam, then probably I would never be able to get good job in the future. So it was very important for me to get that pen. So I borrowed the pen from my best friend, and the reason why I borrowed it, as I said to you before, that was my exam day. If I couldn't get the pen, then probably I will fail that exam. I would not be able to write anything on my paper. So that was the main reason. Actually, writing something on a paper is very important when you're going to give an exam. So on that day, that was something that made me completely astonished and completely fantabulous after it, because I was not able to find anything in my bag. I was not able to find anything in my bag to write on the paper. And then I found my friend Yasir Ali, who was sitting next to me, and I borrowed a pen from him. And he was a very gentle and very humble person, and he borrowed it immediately to me. So that was an experience I wanted to talk about when I borrowed a pen from my friend Yasir Ali on the very important day, exam day. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, good. Okay, your speaking was very good, and I think you didn't do any mistake. But one thing I would like to tell you that you just told me something about the Yasir Ali mirror, but you need to just focus on the pen, on the situation of the time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask some question about about your speaking. So you told me that you just forgot the pen, or you just forgot the pen when you just went to the given the exam. So my question is that why you don't have the more than one pen?
Sir, actually, I forgot it. I forgot everything on that day, so... Yeah, I forgot everything. Actually, I even forgot to bring my bag with me.
Okay. Okay. But you will not do when will you get to give the art exam, okay?
Yeah, on that day, I will remember everything.
Good. Okay, so check the chat box. I've sent you one more question.
Okay, sir. Describe something important you forgot. You should say what it is, what it was, what you forgot about, why you forgot about it, and explain what happened after that.
So did you got the point?
Yeah, I got the topic, but this is what I just talked about. I just talked about something I forgot. Like I forgot about the pen. I forgot the pen at my home. So that's what I just talked about.
Actually, I've sent you this answer or this question to you just because of the comparison. For example, if I'm an examiner and I'm just asking the question number one, and after this I will ask the question number two. So the answer of both question is same. So you must know the answer of both question. Basically, the question can be changed, but the answer will not.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
So you can use the first answer in the first question as well as in the second question.
Okay. Sir, can you please provide your own answer to me?
Yeah, I can.
Because
Okay,
I need some more ideas. I need some more ideas to speak that how can I speak better. So can you please provide your own answer?
yeah, why not? Just wait a second. Check the chat box.
Is this the whole answer? Because this is only one paragraph.
I'm just sending you answer according to the paragraph because I want that you know how to create a paragraph. Okay, my answer has been finished, has completed. It's a whole answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you. May I read it now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I really can't depend on my memory sometimes. Once I forgot to bring a magazine and I had to borrow it from my seatmate. This even occurred during middle school, and I still remember it vividly to this very day. It was a reading class, and we were asked to bring some books or magazines to class. I picked my favorite magazine and put it into my backpack. However, when I left for the school, I picked up the wrong bag. I did not check my bag until the teacher told us to start reading. Then I knew what happened and how careless I was. I looked through my bag and desk, but couldn't find any available reading material, which made it rather difficult to spend the next 45 minutes. I had no other choice but to borrow one from my classmate. I turned to my seatmate who shared the same table with me and was usually very kind. Wait. Sir, how do you read it?
Yep, I can, but you didn't read the whole answer.
Yeah, but how do you read this word?
Better.
Weather, okay.
Yeah, better.
Whether he had extra books. To my surprise, he brought many magazines that day and was willing to lend one magazine which happened to be my favorite with this magazine. I was very happy during reading class. It was kind of embarrassing for me that I had to borrow a magazine, but it makes me glad to know there is always someone who is willing to lend a helping hand when others are in need. If somebody wishes to borrow from me in an emergency, I will be sure to lend them whatever they need.
Okay, very good reading skill. And one thing I would like to tell you that if you read the answers, then you can improve your reading skill as well. And which is most important when you just give the reading section.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good.
I will definitely try to keep it remember.
Very good. So may I just send you the third one, or do you have it or not?
No, sir. I don't. How do I have it?
Okay, check it. I think it is sending. It hasn't done. Okay, I think it will take a long time. Yeah, long time. So I can just send you the question and the answers. Okay, so the third part is depend upon the second part. Actually, you told me something about your previous time, and you forgot the thing, and many more things. So in this section, I will ask some question about the part 2 section. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So are you ready to give an answers?
Yes, sir. But may I ask you a question, sir? That how long should I speak?
Might be 1 minute. But basically, this is totally depend upon the situation of asking the question. If you have some question, your long time, some question is depend upon the yes or no answer, but some question need to just express the answers. So might be it's totally depend upon the question situation.
Okay, sir.
But your answer must be more than 30 seconds, I think.
So for each answer should be around 30 seconds?
Yeah, I think because this part is not depend upon the yes or the no answer question. The question, minimum has the 30 seconds or might be the 1 minute answer.
Okay.
And I think it's too long time for the beginners to do it. But it doesn't matter, you can practice with me and you will learn many more things. So my first question is that, do people feel embarrassed when they request a thing back from friends?
Sometimes they do, because the thing is that sometimes they do. Yeah, sometimes they do, because actually, sometimes the people feel embarrassed because when you borrow something from them, when you ask back something from your friend, then you do feel embarrassed. Like, it's not a good feeling. or is it?
Okay, so why do you feel embarrassed? Because the thing is belong to you and it's your thing. So why you feel embarrassed when you're just asking this thing again from your friends?
Sir, because maybe he is still need it. He still need that thing. So probably if we ask back from him, then maybe maybe he will not feel good, and if he doesn't feel good, then how could I feel good?
And basically this time you also need that thing.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're just getting this thing again and so I think you need that thing, so basically you are just asking that, sir, that my friend, I need your thing.
Okay.
Okay. And one thing I just got from your side, actually you just spent much more time between the one word or the one sentence to the other sentence. So according to me, your fluency is not better than the before, because when I just take the second part or the first part, so that time you just speak with the very good fluency. But this time you just stop after some words, after some lines. So just try to get the good fluency.
Sir, actually, my part 3 is not very good. Actually, I don't have enough ideas to express it. I don't have enough ideas. I don't know how to elaborate or how to express my ideas. So that's the main reason why sometimes I get lack of the part 3.
Mhm. Okay, so you must spend more time to get many more information, many more knowledge about the part three, and you must practice with me, and also you must practice after the class.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I'm just giving you an answer. You can check the
Okay.
chat box. Mhm. Oh. Okay, so let's suppose that I have sent you because it's not copying. How can I do it? I'm just trying. Okay, so may I move towards the second question? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. So I want to ask second question to you. Are you ready?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this time, please try to get good fluency. You don't need to speak very fast, but you need to practice with the good fluency. So please speak very slowly and with the good grammar skill as well. And just try to combine combine one sentence to the other one. Then you get the good fluency. Okay. So my second question is that what do people usually borrow from others?
Sir, in my opinion, people usually borrow money from other people. Yeah, because they need money in many different occasions. Like, let's suppose you have to go to the party and you need to buy something. Then obviously you borrow the money from your friends, your relatives. So I think it is the money that you usually borrow from other people on different occasions.
Yeah, your answer is very good, but according to me, if you ask to get the money from your friend, so that time your friend will not give the money to you. Is it possible that your friend give the money to you?
But I think some, not all the friends would give the money, but I believe that most of the friends will give the money. Why not? Because we are borrowing it from them. We are not just taking the money and not giving back them in the future. We are borrowing the money from them. So I think it is possible.
I think this thing is totally depend upon the two important things. The first one is the trust, and the second one is the amount of money.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Hmm. Very good. Okay, so let's come towards the question number three. In what situation you don't want to lend something to others?
Pardon, sir?
In what situation you don't want to lend something to others?
Important thing I don't lend to other people.
Mhm. No, no.
Uh,
I told you that in what situation you don't want to lend something to others. That's my question.
okay, I get it. The most important thing that I would never lend to other people is my special, not a special, but very important laptop, my Core i5 laptop. It's the most important one for me. I would never lend this to other people. Why? Because I have some very important files in it. I have some very important documents that I never want to share with other people. So in my opinion, this is something I never want to borrow it, I never want to lend to other people. Never.
Hmm. Okay, very good. Okay, so most of the people think that according to those people, if they like to something, and so they will not give that thing to the borrowing asking person. Is it real? Or is it right or not?
Pardon, sir?
I told you, okay, so let's suppose that I have a mobile. I don't have the good data, I don't have my personal data in my mobile, but I like my mobile very well. So my friend asked me question that would you give me your mobile for some days, for some months? So will I give or will I not? But I don't have the good data, I just like my mobile.
I'm not sure about you, but but if this situation is for me, then I would, it depends. Like if he really needs it for calling someone, for doing some of his homework, then I will lend it to him. But if it but it are not about the but it are not about the some important thing like homework or something, then I will not lend it to him.
Mhm. But actually, my question was totally different than your answer. Actually, I told you that I'm just like the mobile. I don't have the any important thing for me for the homework for other thing. I just like my mobile. So can I just give this mobile to my friend, my classmate?
Sir, as I said to you before, I don't know about you. I'm not sure that whether you would like to give them a mobile or not. But if it is for me, then I would give them a mobile if it is very necessary. Like if it is for something more important, like let's suppose if he has to do his homework and he needs my mobile phone for the internet or for something for searching on Google, then I will give the mobile phone only in that condition. Otherwise I would not give him.
Okay, so according to you, this thing is totally depend upon the condition, situation, and also the person.
Yes.
Hmm. Good. Okay, so my first question is that who is most generous in your opinion?
You mean
Eastern people?
generous?
Yeah, generous in your opinion. Eastern people or Western people?
So this is a very difficult question.
You must have a good knowledge about the Eastern people and the Western people, then you will give the good answer.
Is this from the list?
Yeah,
Is this question from the list?
yeah, I have this question.
Okay. Um, Sir, this is a very difficult question, but in my opinion, uh, Western people are usually more generous than the Eastern people. In my opinion, why? Because they have nothing to worry about. They don't even have to worry about their mobile phone. They don't have anything to worry about. So in my opinion, Western people are usually more generous because they have nothing to worry about.
Hmm. But okay, so can we compare the Eastern culture with the Western people culture?
There are many differences between them, like in the Eastern culture, in many of the countries like India and Pakistan, you cannot like you cannot wear some very vulgar clothes. You cannot wear any non-respectable clothes. Okay, but if you talk about the Western culture, it is allowed for all the teenagers to wear whatever they want. Even they can wear the bikinis.
Hmm. Okay, but basically you told me something about the wearing clothes, but I was just talking about the bowing thing. So, yeah, my question was that who is most generous? So, would you tell me something about the difference from the Eastern culture or the Western culture about the generous only?
Yeah, as I said to you before, that as Western people are usually more generous because this is in their own culture, I think.
Means that.
Like we are usually more cautious about other people. We are more cautious, and we don't want to lend something to other people. This is in our own culture. Sir, can you give me your answer for this question?
Yeah, I can. Okay, you can check the chat box. I've sent you. You can read it.
Ah, sir, I cannot read it. What is that?
Oh, actually, I can't copy the answer from the PDF file, but when I just change this PDF file to the MS Word file, then I will give you the good answer.
Okay.
Oh, basically, it's not a good answer because I can't copy the answer.
Can you just speak the answer to me?
Yeah, you can listen. Okay, so the good answer is that it is difficult to say generously is related with those social value system and living reality. So, but I guess Western people are more generous. I thought there are many things about generosity. So Eastern people attach great importance to wealth. In Eastern world, wealth represents the social position. So few Eastern people can be generous. However, for Western people, they look down on money and belonging. So, and they are more willing to offer help for others, and that is the difference of two cultures.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hmm. So have you got the point?
Yes.
Okay, so let's come towards towards the last question. My last question is that if a person break the thing you lent him, so what would you do?
Pardon?
Okay, it doesn't matter. I can repeat again the sentence. If a person break the thing you lent him, so what would you do?
So there is some kind of noise coming from your side.
Okay, so yeah, just give me a second. I will turn off the fan. Okay, is it good?
Yeah, now it's fine. So, can you please?
Okay, yeah, I can repeat the question again. Yeah, my question is that if a person break the thing you lent him, so what would you do?
If the person doesn't give the thing back to me,
Mhm.
what would I
If
do?
yeah, what would you do?
Obviously, I will try to ask him again and again. If he doesn't give back the thing to me, then I will break up with him.
And for example, you just tell to your friend that please give the thing to me again and again, again and again. So might be your friend becomes very bold, and might be the reaction of your friend will be very illegal. Is it possible?
What?
Actually, I told you that if you ask again and again, so your friend will become hyper.
Hyper, okay, yes.
Mm.
So
So,
what? But
so do you want to ask the yeah? So do you want to ask again and again that I want to take it, I want to take it, but you know that your friend become hyper.
so what? It is my thing. It totally belongs to me, so it is my, it is my responsibility to take it back. If I don't take it, then probably he will think that that thing belongs to him, and I don't want to make him feel like that.
Hmm. Okay, okay. So I can send you the good answer, and you can easily get the point.
Okay.
Okay, so let's suppose that I've given you.
So this time again, this I can't read it.
Okay, so I can speak, then you will find the good answer.
Okay.
Okay, so your answer must be like this. It depends on both the value of object and he closeness extent of our relationship. As for the value part, if it is not, yeah, it is nothing important, I would forgive him if he apologizes. If if it is of high value, I must ask for compensation that when it linked with relationship. If he is my best friend, I would give him more tolerance. And however, if he is my classmate or normal friend, I would ask for a new something or a refund.
Okay, so thank you.
Hmm. Okay, so would you tell me that what did you learn today?
Still, I learned a lot about the borrowing things from others, that how to borrow and what to borrow and what would you do when you borrow the things from other people and what other people do when you borrow when you lend something to him.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can over the class. Yes.
Okay, good. So I hope that you did learn many things from my
Sir,
side.
but I have some questions for you.
Yeah, you can ask.
Yes. Just a moment.
Mhm.
Okay. Sir, I want to ask you that how much should I speak in part 1, how much should I speak in part 2 and part 3?
According to me, your part one is better than the part two and the part three. Your speaking was very good when you just speaking the part one answers. And according to me, okay. So let's suppose your score is 100% in part one, but basically this is the assumption only. So I can compare your score in part two and part three. Your score in part two is 80% when I compare your score when I just gave you the 100% score in part 1. Okay, and only 65% score in part 3. It's only the comparison or the ratio, but it's not good that you got the 100% score.
So how much score can I get?
According to me, you can get the 7 bands.
7 bands. Okay, sir. Thank you.
But if you do practice more, if you learn again and again, if you get the good knowledge, and if you know that how to combine one sentence to the other one, then might be you can get the 7.5 band.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Because the band is depend upon something, for example pronunciation, accent, and according to me your accent, your pronunciation, and also your reading skill is very good, but sometimes you just lose your confidence, and might be you just remove, yeah, you just make some mistakes. According to me, when you just, yeah, when you just speak one sentence, so you spend much more time when you just entered in the second sentence. So I always prefer to you that when you just speaking the one sentence, you must get the knowledge about the second sentence. What will you speak? If you know that what will you speak, then you can easily combine the one sentence to the other one.
Okay.
So do you want to ask some more question to me?
No, sir, but any other more suggestions for me that how can I get the 7.5 or 8?
It totally depends upon the same skill. If you have a good knowledge, then you can easily express your thinking. If you have a good practice, then you can also. And according to me, the expression, the situation handling, the mind processing power, these all are the important ones.
Okay, so thank you. So, okay, so that's all, sir.
Okay, so goodbye and meet you next time.
So, okay, take care. Bye bye.
Goodbye.